Yes, hello? Oh, hi Judith. Will this take long? I'm kind of busy at the moment. Oh, alright. Okay, just give me the address.
So, what happened?
We're still not sure. We haven't found the cause of death yet.
What do you mean?
Well, what I mean is that we don't know why she died. No probable cause of death is evident. She has several abrasions on her lower left forearm and the 2 bite marks on her neck, but nothing else.
Let me take a look.
Probably should.
More bite marks? I suggest it was a large mammal, although no fur seems to be on her clothing. An animal, I suggest, much larger than the girl.
We thought it was a suicide,
A
actually.
suicide? This is a little girl we're talking about. And there are bite marks on her neck. You can see them. It couldn't have been suicide.
We know, but the family's getting anxious, and we didn't know what to tell them. I mean, it could be detrimental on our part. We didn't know what was going on.
I understand.
So, Mr. Storm, do you plan on further investigating?
Yes, let the family know I'm on the case.
Righto.
Yes, Judith. It's me, Charles, your boss. Yes. I was wondering if you could tell me where they're keeping the body of Eliza LaFleur. Okay. Medical examination room in the basement. Thank you. And, oh God, another murder? You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Just give me the address. Okay, I know where that is. Thank you. God help them.
Officer,
Detective, glad you could make it.
what are we looking at?
Well, here's what the witness told us. His wife and son decided to go for a walk. About 45 minutes later, went looking for him. And, well, here are these 2 dead bodies.
Had he heard anything? Screams or any kind of noise?
Nope, no noise, nothing.
So, well, what do we think it was?
I think it was a wolf. You know, bite marks and then the scratches would make sense. You know, but the wolf would have to be huge, at least 6 foot tall.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm Detective Cody Ferguson. I'm new around here.
Oh, I'm Detective Charles Storm.
A pleasure.
I'm working on a case dealing with a little girl. She died very similarly.
It could be the same animal.
It could, but we can't be sure now. We need to gather more evidence.
Agreed. Officer Johnson, can you wrap up these bodies and let the family know what's going on?
If you don't mind, I'd like to discuss your past involvement with police work.
Of course. Anything else?
Well, you know, because I figure our cases are similar, we should work together. I think there's a very possible chance that these 3 murders can be linked.
Alright, when do we start?
I have time now if you're free. We can talk in my office.
Okay. Sounds like a deal. And, after that, I moved down here from northern Maine and settled down. I sniffed out a job, which didn't take too long, and kind of blended in, you know? So yes, I am familiar with detective work. What about you?
I've lived here my whole life. My wife and I separated when my son was young. I just started as a detective. She kind of just disappeared from our lives. You know, once in a while we'd see her, and then we wouldn't see her. But, you know, my son was only 9.
So, what happened to your son?
I had been working on this one case very extensively. I'd get home late, my son did all the work around the house. It became very, very distant, you could say, between us, and eventually we didn't even speak. Without his mother around, he couldn't adjust, couldn't understand. I tried to tell him several times why his mom left, but I didn't even know the answer. And one day, I was on the field, and I was coming home from work, and I come home to find the barn on fire. He was playing inside. There's nothing I could do, you know. My own son died before my very eyes. If you don't mind, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
I understand, but you can't solve this case on your own, you know? You need my help.
I know.
This case is putting a lot of risk on my life and my marriage.
I agree. This case is like no other.
Storm,
What?
I'm sorry about what happened to your son.
I know. There's nothing we can do about it now.
It's getting late. We should probably go.
Yeah.
What is that?
I think it's the werewolf, actually.
I didn't think those existed.
How about now? Shoot him! Shoot him!
found our killer.
Dr. Kane, I'm glad you can make it.
Happy to oblige. Nice to meet you.
I'm Detective Cody Ferguson.
Nice to have you aboard, mate.
Yep.
What are we looking at here?
Actually, we're not really sure what it is, but it's supposedly bitten and killed some civilians in the area.
How'd you find it?
Actually, it found us last night, just outside of town.
You shot it?
Of course. It was going to kill us.
Well, what did you use? A silver bullet?
Why would that matter?
Well, yeah, the legend says. It says the only way to kill a werewolf is to use a silver bullet.
My God, I thought they were just a hoax.
Well, apparently not, because this one is real. Now this means we have quite a serious problem on our hands.
This is absurd.
Do you bite any of you?
No, of course not.
Good. Detective Storm, if you wouldn't mind, would you please bring me the remains of the first victim?
Sure. Here we are.
Detective Storm, if you would not mind.
Of course.
Approximately 2.5 inch bite marks. It's a match. The 2 bite marks on your victim match perfectly to the werewolf that you got sitting on the table right.
Doctor, what does this mean?
It means this werewolf probably killed the mother and a son as well as this little girl.
I'll notify the families.
Well, let's wrap these both up, put them in storage B.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Thanks.
This is Detective Storm. I'll be right over. We got another murder.
Okay.
So, man, tell us what happened.
We had just gotten back from his parents' house and were unpacking, and he went outside for a breath of fresh air, and I found him dead.
Was he acting strangely towards the time that he was killed?
Bruce? No, he was normal.
Did he say anything before?
No.
Thank you very much for your time, man.
It's getting hot. Taking this off. God, it's hot. Did you hear that?
Yeah, it sounded like...
Run! been 3 days and the murders continue. First the girl, then the mother and her son, then the old man. We have caught and killed the werewolf, who we are certain killed the first 3. As for the old man, we suppose the zombies killed him. Could zombies be real?
Who was that in the woods yesterday?
I have no idea.
He couldn't have been a civilian, could he?
I don't know.
And how did he disappear like that, you know?
I don't know. But
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking he has something to do with the case.
Now that I think about it, yeah, he has been at every crime scene.
You're right. How is it so convenient that he's always there when someone gets murdered?
It's almost like he planned it.
We gotta catch him.
Let's go! Federal agents!
Sorry, but excuse me, sir. Have you seen this man?
Yeah, that's Vladimir.
Who?
My name is Professor Lindsley Hahn.
Professor, what can you tell me about this man?
It's Vladimir. He's a mythical serial killer. He first appeared in the Ukraine back in 1846, where he killed 25 people. And then he kind of disappeared until probably about 1856. And he reappeared then in Germany. And in Germany, he attacked 4 people in their beds. Killed. 2 of them were severely injured. The legend says he continued on a killing spree throughout Europe. People have called him the Necromancer.
We saw him in the forest yesterday.
Oh my God, he's back again. Detectives, you gotta stop him before he kills anyone else.
But we don't know where to find him.
You might try the castle on the hill here. When I was young, I used to hear strange noises up there.
Thank you. Storm, what do we do?
Well, if what the professor says is right, and this is the place, then we have to find Vladimir and kill him before he kills anyone else.
Let's go.
We need to split up. You go that way, and I'll go this way. Okay?
Find anything?
No, I didn't. We should check upstairs.
Yeah.
What was that, do you think?
I don't know. Let's go.
Okay. We need to split up, okay? You go that way, and I'll go this way. Cody, you okay? You okay? Cody. No. Cody. He's coming. Come back.
Benjamin, wait! mother and her son, the old man.
Yeah, he deserved to be killed.
Glad you were with me. Let's go home.
After the fourth day, fortunately, the murders have stopped, leaving Mr. Ferguson and I to eventually and finally conclude that the necromancer was, in fact, the culprit behind the murders. This has been a benchmark, truly, in my career, and it also gives Mr. Ferguson a chance to go home to his family. Case closed.